Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah. Cam Newton has been released by the New England Patriots, and they have named Mac Jones the starter. We're going to see Mac Jones get his start and see what he does. Which it happens. Instead of just benching Cam, they just released him. And this is what I was saying. And I told Christian this. I said, Christian, they are going with Mac Jones. They want a white boy in Boston. You should know this. You a Boston Celtics fan. That's the only type of black player, but they gotta have that one white guy or two white guys on that Boston team. And then they're over glorified like Brian Scalabrine was with his bum ass. He was such a bum. But what does this mean for Cam? This means that for a black quarterback, he's done. They don't give black quarterbacks the same luxuries that they give white quarterbacks. You got Blaine Gabbert, who's on another team, along with Fitzpatrick, along with Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen just got cut, and he's on another team with the Falcons. And he still sucks. All these white boys suck, but yet... And they let these white boys play forever. They let Drew Brees play. They let Phillip Rivers play for a long time. But Cam Newton, nope. You 32, you old. That's just how it works. And see, this is the problem that I give to the players. These are the players' fault. They're the ones not holding these owners' feet to the fire because they're scared. NFL players are scared as hell. They don't want to lose their money. They don't want to lose stuff. Dog. Y'all could be making way more money than what the hell you guys are doing. You guys are the backbone of the league. If all the black players said, we're not playing anymore, then what? What's going to happen? Huh? What's gonna happen? They'll start listening because that's when they know they have to listen. It's the same thing with the community. We don't step up or ask to change the laws. We don't go at Congress or politicians about changing the laws. We just let stuff happen. And the black people who have the time of day where they could go down there and fight for all of us, they don't want to do it because they feel like it's too much for their time. They need their time. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Cam's release. See, the Carolina Panthers could have kept Cam Newton, and they would have been fine the next 2 or 3 years until they found their backup quarterback. But no, they didn't, because the owner wanted to move on from the Cam Newton era. Then they got a black quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater to try to say, well, we got rid of a black quarterback, but we brought in another black quarterback. Nobody was buying that shit. We all knew what the hell y'all racist asses did. And Belichick is trying to prove that he can make another Tom Brady when he never even drafted Tom Brady. He never drafted Tom. It was somebody else. I can't think of the guy's name. But he the one who drafted Tom and saw something in him. Belichick didn't see nothing in Tom Brady. Until he got on the field and started commanding the offense. Belichick went to Tom Brady because he did not like he did not like Drew Bledsoe. He didn't. Drew Bledsoe led them to their only Super Bowl for a while, since the other Super Bowl they played the Bears and got beat. But Drew Bledsoe kept them afloat, and the thanks he gave Drew Bledsoe was a kick in the ass and out the door. Belichick is just worried about himself, which is nothing wrong with that, because he knows if he doesn't have a successful season, his ass is on the line. His credibility is hit. His credibility is going to be shot. Everyone's not going to look at him as the same Bill Belichick. So he had to do this move because he thinks Mac Jones can get him the W's now. And they got talent around Mac Jones. And that's why Belichick was putting him in. And they set him up. They sent Cam out. They let Cam leave. Gave him permission to leave and go see the doctor and all that. They did that on purpose so the white boy Mac Jones could shine. Belichick always wanted Mac Jones to start, and this is allegedly. They let Cam leave to go see another doctor when they told him, NFL told them that that's against the rules for him to go see another doctor or anybody outside of the area because of COVID. They gave him they let him go, and then that's when you knew it was over for Cam. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. And then Sean Payton in New Orleans, he would have started Taysom Hill if Jameis Winston wasn't killing him in the preseason games. Jameis Winston was outperforming him in practice and in the games, because Jameis is a way better. Taysom Hill's not a quarterback. Sean Payton was looking at it like, okay, this is my project. If I make him this good, I can push him onto the fans. He tried that shit last year. See, it worked with Teddy Bridgewater because Bridgewater can actually play the game. He can actually manage the game. He could quarterback the game. You know what I'm saying? He could quarterback the game. He knows how to control the game. Whereas Taysom Hill doesn't know how to do nothing. He got to run the ball and everything and use his legs because he can't throw consistently. Now he's talking about, oh, if I'm not starting here, then I'll go somewhere else. Yeah, I know, because you feel that white privilege that you feel you could get whatever you want. Look, dog, you suck. You're not a quarterback. You're not. You're not a quarterback. All right? If you want to go somewhere else, go somewhere else. If I'm Sean Payton, I'll let him go. But Sean Payton gonna try to let him start again, because it's only gonna be a matter of time. Watch. I won't be surprised if Sean Payton sabotages Jameis Winston with the play calling and stuff this year, so he could just put Taysom Hill back in there. Watch what I tell you. I know how this stuff works. See, you guys don't see the behind the scenes stuff. You guys just look at what's being reported on ESPN and Fox News and Undisputed, all of these shows, instead of doing your own damn research. You guys are idiots. That's why I don't listen to trolls or people try to tell me otherwise about something when I've read the information in front of me. But yet you're going to try to give me a whole nother narrative. Come on, man. You guys are clowns. Cam Newton was let go because Belichick wanted Mac. He always wanted Mac Jones. It's not that he don't like Cam. Belichick probably liked Cam. But he didn't want Cam. He wanted Mac Jones. And Mac Jones was showing that he could throw the ball. And all these media people jumped on board. And then you had the ex-Patriots, Rodney Harrison, punk ass, oh yeah, Mac Jones, he's the most ready. He's the guy. Put him in there. Let him play. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys on their knees so much for Belichick. They some coon ass niggas. All these dudes, they coons. And then when Cam Newton went there, I knew it was a bad idea. Me and my brother talked about this the last year when he got picked up by the Patriots. We were like, oh, this is a bad move. Which it was. Because they brought Cam in because Stidham looked so terrible. Stidham did not look good at all. And Belichick was like, well, I got to bring in something to save face. So I'll bring Cam in. He brought Cam in so Cam could be the scapegoat. Because Belichick, you guys let that motherfucker off the hook last year when it was his fault that the team lost. Yeah, they had people sit out because of COVID. Yeah, this and that. But at the same time, dog, Belichick, being hard-headed like he was, he should have got him a quarterback, a real quarterback. So Mac Jones came in the draft this year. So Belichick was like, all right, I'm going to call Nick Saban because him and Nick Saban are butt buddies, allegedly. They're butt buddies. They're brothers. They buddies. So he called Nick Saban. Nick Saban told him, look, the kid good. The kid's a hard worker. He gets better. He'll figure it out. He's that type of quarterback. And he got an endorsement from Nick Saban. So Belichick was like, all right, I'm going to grab him. So he grabbed him and saw Mac Jones up close. And he was like, yes, I found my Tom Brady. Because he could control the offense. He could throw here, throw there. But see, what they don't tell you is in the practice against the Giants, the first day, he tore them apart. The next day, the Giants said, okay, we got some for that ass. And they put him on his back because they were talking all that trash through the media. The media is trying to make a Belichick versus Tom Brady. They're trying to promote that. They're trying to keep Belichick relevant. Look, and this is just me honestly. The Patriots are not fin to win the AFC East. They're not. Mac Jones, when he goes against the real defenses and the pressure, we'll see how he performs. You know, we'll see if he's good or not. To me, that's preseason. He looked good throwing the ball. He looked good when they dialed up pressure. It's not about that. We're going to see you be a starter. Now, this can go two ways. He can be awesome, be great, or he can be really bad. Because if he gets knocked around and he loses confidence, oh, you're done for the season. But we'll see. You know, Cam Newton, where he ought to go, Cam ought to go to, they're not going to sign Cam. They're finna kick Cam out the league. He's finna get blackballed. And that's how it is. Josh McDaniels even said it, okay, cool, we'll go with Mac Jones. Because Josh McDaniels, he can't call nothing unless it's a certain quarterback. Belichick wanted Mac Jones. Josh McDaniels was like, cool, we'll get Mac Jones. And Mac Jones was showing promise. He had a good preseason. He did. Mac Jones had a real good preseason. So we'll see what happens if he starts. I mean, if he continues through the season and get the Patriots up. I don't see the Patriots making the playoffs this year. If you guys think otherwise, cool. I don't see them making the playoffs. I feel Bill Belichick is overrated as a head coach. To me, defensively, he's probably one of the best. I still think Tony Dungy is better than him. I think Belichick gets way more credit than he deserves. But hey, that's just me. Now, the Houston Texans, now if Cam doesn't get blackballed, where do I think he'll go? I think he's still getting blackballed. But the best situation for him to go to is the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins ought to go get Cam Newton right now. And they'll be a serious contender. Do you know how crazy that'll be? New England versus Cam, do you know how many ratings you would bring in the TV? If I'm the Dolphins, I'm going to go get Cam Newton. I'm bringing him in for a workout. I do not trust Tua. Tua to me is not that good. If I'm the Washington football team, they're going with their guys. Ron Rivera, Ron Rivera could go get him, but Ron's not going to do that. He's a company guy. He's going to go with the white guys he got, but I may be wrong. But to me, the best situation for him to go to is the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins ought to get Cam Newton right now. Seriously. They ought to sign Cam Newton right now. And they would be a dangerous team. They would have a chance to beat a lot of teams. But also, you got to remember, Cam Newton is unvaccinated, so that could also steer the Dolphins away. They're going to try to use that against Cam. Oh, well, he's unvaccinated, so we can't deal with it. Even if he gets the vaccine, they're not bringing Cam back. Cam's blackballed. But if he does go, like if he's not blackballed, if somebody takes a chance on him, I want to see what he does with the Miami Dolphins. I think that would be a great pick for him to go to. Now, Deshaun Watson, the Texans have said they're going to keep him on the team. They're going to pay him his $10 million just to stay home this year. And I told you guys they did not want to get rid of Deshaun Watson. The owner and them are pissed off because Deshaun Watson wanted to be traded. They thought they could pull the okey-doke by getting a mulatto as a coach. No offense to David Culley. Culley's probably going to be a great coach one day. But he's not a black guy. He is a mulatto. And they tried to use that against. They tried to say, well, we didn't get Eric Bieniemy, but we got him. He wanted Eric Bieniemy. Then they brought Eric Bieniemy in to just show face because they were wrong from the whole situation. They were wrong. They were disrespectful. They lied, bold-faced lied to Deshaun Watson's face. Then all of a sudden, Busby on the low, they got Busby to go talk to all of these masseuse parlors, these missages, or these misogynists, or whatever you call them, the masseuses, and he got them, said, yo, we'll pay you a hefty fee. We're going to help you. We're going to doctor up a story. We're going to concoct a story to go against Deshaun Watson. First, we're going to file the civil suits. We're going to get 22 women. We're going to gather them together. Once we gather them together, we're going to put a civil suit out there. Once we put a civil suit out here, then we're going to try to make it criminal. Now, we may not win, but what we can do is this. We can mess him up publicly because the public's so stupid, people are dumb, so they're going to go along with whatever the media says instead of doing their own damn research, which is read the case files and look at the case and what's going on. But see, they're so stupid, Americans are dumb. Americans are really dumb. I almost had an accident because these dumbasses on this damn... I swear, man, people cannot drive, dog. Luckily, I was paying attention. Fucking assholes. But yeah. You got people drive, they just come to a complete stop. It's crazy, but yeah. Deshaun Watson, they're going to pay him money to stay home. He's going to stay home and collect $10 million each week. Man. But that's what it is. The Texans concocted this whole story, and it doesn't have any legs. It's not going nowhere. Because if this guy, and this is what I'm trying to tell people, if this guy really did this stuff, he would have been convicted by now. He hasn't done nothing wrong. The worst thing Deshaun did is probably have sex with the masseuses for extra money. Who cares? White guys do this all the time. Robert Kraft was at a masseuse parlor, where it was illegal. And it got raided in on. And illegals, I think it was illegal, and he was in there getting something. Allegedly. All this stuff is allegedly that I'm talking about with the Texans and Deshaun and Robert Kraft, all this. Well, the Robert Kraft thing is out there, but allegedly still, because they'll try to use that against me. Robert Kraft was out there doing the same thing, but yet y'all don't say nothing about Robert Kraft. This is what y'all gonna say. Oh, it was just one woman. How do you know? He could have had over 50 or 60 masseuses. Different women. Every man does that. And y'all done destroyed this man's name and killed his name. And it's crazy. They always do this to black athletes and black entertainers. They never do this to white folks. The damn pink folk never get dragged in the media. Never get dragged in the media. Then once their case is over with, they're good to be citizens again. People forget about it. People forget about Rapist Burger. They forget about him. They don't bring his ass up anymore. They don't bring up none of these guys who are nothing but idiots and animals. But they bring these guys up because they want to keep them down. But the Texans are going to basically pay him to stay. He's basically going to sit on the bench and chill. And then they've been trying to dirty his name up some more by, is it a distraction? Do you think it's a distraction? The media trying to, yeah, it's a distraction. He should be doing this. And then the teammates have said he has. He's been there practicing with us, throwing the ball, supporting us, doing what he's supposed to do, what he's asked to do. Deshaun's talked to the general manager every day. Casario trying to ask him, you changed your mind? He's like, no, I want to be traded. I'll still come to the activities, but I still want to be traded. And he went there. Deshaun Watson did it correctly. He went there, and he got there so he doesn't get fined. Like Marshawn Lynch say, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. And the NFL still tried to find a way to fine. I think they did fine him again. Or did they? I'm not sure if they did or didn't. But that's just what these people do. And my thing is this, the fans are so dumb. The fans and people are so dumb, they go along with the bullshit. Because it's dramatization. They've been taught and programmed that entertainers and athletes and people of status quo you're supposed to talk bad about them. But see, they don't talk bad about these white people, I'm telling you. They don't talk bad about none of them. That's why I said, my next application, I am putting Caucasian American. I am putting white American. I'm putting white on it. I'm pressing white. And somebody gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm white. How you gonna tell me I'm white? I want all the benefits white people get. I want to be able to come to work. I want to be able to drive without being harassed. All of it. I'm doing it. I told you the next application I'm doing, I'm putting white. Because when you're white, you're right. When you're black, you ain't shit. And please don't come to me talking about, well, Nate McMillan, this one dude in SB shit. Man, just one, they had a black coach hired with Nate McMillan. That's the exception, you dumb fuck. I can tell, boy, you probably shine white people's shoes all day. Oh, yes, massa. I'm going to defend you today, massa. You do nothing wrong. I'm telling you, man. Shit is crazy. Oh, is that a parking spot there? Shit is crazy. I'm telling you. These people are crazy. Oh, man, I gotta back out. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Black quarterbacks get disrespected. Cam Newton's a former MVP. Former MVP. Was the best quarterback at one point in the league. That don't mean shit. Nope. Get rid of them. That's what I'm saying. And these people are the ones y'all praise. Y'all love these dudes so damn much. Come on, man. These dudes don't care none about you, man. That's how it is. We always get the short end of the stick. So thank you for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening. We out. Deezy.